This woman sat alone at dinner again. Her husband was working late for the third time this week. She understood. His career came first. She managed everything at home, never complaining, never disturbing his important work. One evening, she decided to surprise him with dinner at his office. Her husband was there. He was laughing with his young subordinate, presenting her with expensive jewelry, the same attention he never gave his wife. She watched as he gently touched the woman's hand, the tenderness she'd been starving for. When she confronted him that night, "You're being dramatic. She's just a colleague." But the gifts said otherwise. "Maybe if you were more interesting, I wouldn't need to find it elsewhere." Her heart broke. She packed her bags and left that very night. 2 years later, she stepped out of her luxury car at a business conference. She'd built her own empire from nothing. Across the room, she spotted a familiar face. Her ex-husband, now jobless and desperate, his affair having cost him everything when the company discovered his misconduct. He approached, begging for a second chance. "I made a mistake. I need you. I needed you too." Once, then walked away. Comment yes if success is the sweetest revenge. A man brought his wife home after their wedding. The house was small, but the wife smiled and said, "It's nice, but if we work hard, life will get even better." The next morning, the man got ready to leave. His wife asked, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to the big city to work and earn money," he said. "I want to give you a better life." His wife gave him some money. "Here," she said, "buy something to eat on the way." The man worked hard for many years. Therefore, he became very rich. One day he returned home, but he didn't want his wife to know yet. He dressed in old clothes and went to see her. When his wife saw him, she ran to him and hugged him tightly. "I have failed," he said. "I have nothing left. Will you still love me?" His wife smiled. "What are you saying?" "I have always loved you, not your money." But just then, an assistant arrived. "Sir, we need your signature on this $1 million project." The man looked at his wife and laughed. "The truth is, I didn't fail. This was a test of your love. Therefore, I will spend the rest of my life taking care of you. True love stays, no matter what. Share the story with someone you love." A young manager walks into his office. His father gently places a lunchbox on his desk. "Thought you might be hungry? I made your favorite. You worked late last night." The manager felt embarrassed. "Dad, I told you not to come to my office like this. It's awkward." The father looks confused. "I just wanted to make sure you're eating." The manager frowns. "You don't understand how things work here. You were just a construction worker. This isn't your world. People will think I'm low class." The father pauses. "I see. I'll go." A few days later, an important company meeting is held. The CEO steps to the front with a smile. "Today, I'd like to introduce someone very special. Thanks to his support, our company survived this market downturn. He's joining us as our newest major investor." In walks the same father. The young manager stands up, stunned. "Dad, I didn't know. You were ashamed of me, afraid I'd embarrass you, but it was my hands, calloused from carrying bricks and concrete, that paid your tuition. I don't care that you rejected me, but I hope you remember, true worth isn't based on image, it's based on character. And never forget where you came from." A woman sat in a busy coffee shop. Her coffee was cold, but her phone was hot from constant messages. Friends, co-workers, and neighbors always needed her help. Today, her friend Lila texted, "Can you watch my kids tonight? We're going out." The woman wanted to say no, but she typed, "Sure." One day, the woman found an old birthday card from her mom. It said, "Don't forget to take care of yourself." She felt sad. She missed her mom, but she had no time to stop. Someone always needed her. One rainy night, Lila called again. Her car broke down, and she needed a ride. The woman agreed, but on the way, her car slipped on the wet road and hit a tree. She was stuck, scared, and wet. "I always help everyone, but no one is here for me." After the accident, the woman changed. When Lila asked for help again, she said, "I can't today." Instead, the woman took a walk, read a book, and relaxed. She learned to say no. Now, the woman is happier. She smiles more and feels free. "I give my time to myself because I deserve it."
2 years ago, my world changed. My sister passed away, leaving behind 2 young boys. Their dad, my brother-in-law, was drowning, trying to keep up with work and the boys. He was ready to hire a maid, but I couldn't let a stranger raise them. So, I stepped in. Every single day for 2 years, I did it all. Breakfast, cleaning, dishes, laundry, feeding 50 chickens, helping with homework, all while managing my own studies. I never asked for anything in return, and I never complained. Why? Because I love them like my own and wanted to honor my sister's memory through them. Then one Sunday, I decided to take a break, just one day after 2 years. I went for a walk, thinking I could trust David, now 14, to make a simple lunch. One lunch couldn't hurt, right? His dad was home too, so I figured maybe they could handle it together. A few hours later, my brother-in-law called. I'll never forget what he said. "You need to find a new place to live. You're not helping enough." Just like that. After 2 years of non-stop work, all because I didn't cook one lunch one time. Everything I'd done for them gone because I wasn't good enough for missing one meal. I was crushed. I didn't argue. I didn't fight. I packed my things and I left without saying a word. Now, my brother-in-law is angry, saying I abandoned them. Was I wrong to leave after all I'd done? What would you have done?
This homeless man sat shivering outside a luxury hotel when a young woman in designer clothes approached. "Get away from here! You're scaring our guests! Please, miss, I just need some food. I haven't eaten in 3 days." "That's not my problem." She called security to remove him, but just then, a teenage boy walked out of the hotel. He saw the situation and immediately knelt beside the homeless man. "Here, take my jacket and this sandwich. Are you insane? That's a dirty beggar." But the boy ignored her. "What's your name, sir?" "William," the old man whispered. The boy helped him stand. "Come on, William, let's get you a proper meal." The woman stormed off, disgusted. Inside the restaurant, she complained to the manager. "That boy is embarrassing our hotel. Kick him out." But the manager's face went pale. "Ma'am, that boy, he's the owner's son. And that homeless man, he's actually the billionaire owner himself." The woman's jaw dropped. "What? Every year, Mr. William tests our staff by pretending to be homeless. He wants to see who shows true kindness." "Congratulations. You just failed the biggest test of your career. If you believe the greatest wealth isn't money, drop a heart and subscribe." 3 teenagers walked by and started laughing. "Look at this dirty old man!" They began throwing empty bottles at him. "Get out of here, you smell!" The old man didn't move. He just kept feeding the birds calmly. This made the teenagers angrier. "Are you deaf?" The biggest one grabbed the old man's hat and threw it in the trash. "Maybe this will wake you up." Still, the man said nothing. He simply stood up, walked to the trash, and pulled out his hat. One teenager felt bad and whispered, "Maybe we should stop," but his friends pushed him. "Don't be weak." Just then, a police car stopped. An officer stepped out and walked straight to the old man. The teenagers prepared to run, but the officer saluted. "Sir, your car is ready." The teenagers froze. The homeless man smiled gently at the officer. "Thank you, son." He turned to the shocked teenagers. "I wanted to see if kindness still existed in your generation." He was the police chief, living on the streets for 1 week to understand his community better. The teenager who felt bad stepped forward. "Sir, I'm sorry. Can you teach me?" The chief smiled. "You already learned the most important lesson. Courage to do what's right."
His refusal to buy tampons turned our perfect night into the end of our relationship. I had plans with my boyfriend for a chill Friday night, dinner and a movie at his place. Everything was set for a cozy evening until, out of nowhere, my period decided to make an early appearance, bringing along all the lovely symptoms that make you want to crawl into bed and never come out. Feeling rough, I mustered up the courage to ask my boyfriend for a favor. "Could you pick up some tampons on your way home?" I asked him, hoping he'd understand. It's literally a 2-minute drive from his place. Instead of the supportive reply I expected, he laughed and suggested we go together later.
What?
Stunned and frustrated, I end up running to the store myself, feeling worse with every step. When I finally confronted him about it, his response was infuriating. "I didn't want to embarrass myself," he said, eyes glued to his game. Plus, I was busy. That was the breaking point. I ended things right then and there. But now, as I replay the night over and over in my mind, I can't help but wonder, was I overreacting? Should I have given him another chance?
I'm a single father of 3 amazing kids, but my family become overly involved with their church. Being a single dad is tough, but dealing with my family's obsession, even tougher. Every visit turns into a sermon. It's never about how we're doing. It's always, "When will you join us at church?" Or, "Have you read the Bible I gave you?" I tried to distance myself, focusing on my kids. Last year, my mom wanted to take my kids for ice cream, but it was a church event. My daughter called me in a panic. She said, "Dad, people are fainting and crying." My birthday in April was supposed to be a fun day with friends and family, but my mom made a big speech about raising a non-believer son. It made everyone uncomfortable. She apologized, but the damage was done. Now, with my son's birthday coming up, she asked if she could talk about the Lord at the party. I told my family if they were going to act like a congregation at my child's party, they shouldn't come. They were upset, but I stood my ground. Now, they're calling and texting, saying I should be ashamed for denying the Lord. Sometimes, protecting your peace means making tough choices, and that's okay.